We had a long conversation about this over breakfast, over young DiCaprio. And it's like, and we talked about this on our Romeo and Juliet episode, and then a little bit on the Catch Me If You Can episode, that since DiCaprio came on the scene and was positioned, this is the next great actor and movie star, and right away sort of backlash, like, oh, pretty boy, show me that you can work. And clearly that has affected him, and he's like, I want to show you, like Brad Pitt, he's like, I want to show you how messy and dirty and how real of an actor I can be.
Right, like, don't make me too pristine. I'm no Andrew McCarthy. I want to be snotty and bloody, my hair all weird. I want to be wet as often as possible. I want to piss pants.
I want to try notoriously difficult accents, like Blood Diamond, where he does the I think it's South African, notoriously difficult accent. And it's like, yeah, and he got an Oscar nomination for it. And it's like, you seem to really be invested in people approving of you as an actor. And there are people I know who to this day say, I've never bought him. I've never bought him in anything. All I see is an actor playing a role. And to me, there's a, I guess it's Catch Me If You Can. And I would need to go back to Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
But from then on, I really like him as an actor. But before then, I too feel that, like, I just don't buy you. I see Leonardo DiCaprio playing a role. I don't forget about the performance. In this movie, I think he does some good stuff, but I'm still seeing, like, Mark Wahlberg is also there. Mark Wahlberg, not as good of an actor as Leonardo DiCaprio. And yet, in this movie, I see him and I buy him as a street tough.
Okay, but I also feel like that just is him.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impossible not to see, like, pretty pamper boy Leo, who I don't even know anything about his actual background. I don't know what class he comes from. It's just, I see you and I see a little rich boy. And in Titanic, when you're like, well, sir, I woke up on a piece of shit bench and now here I am with you fine folks. I'm like, oh, shut up, you twerp.
I really think that just like he's just so insanely good looking that he shouldn't also get to be immensely talented. I think maybe he starts at like a C- for you because his looks are just fuck you with your high cheekbones and your flawless hair.
There are
and
people
eyes.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way about Brad Pitt. I don't feel that way about who are some handsome guys.
You just named him. You named Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise. Jason Bateman.
I see Jason Bateman. I see a stone cold fuck.
Ryan Reynolds, you don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, these people, like, they can weaponize what's unlikable and off-putting about how put together they seem. But it's I was reminded of Mad Men, Pete Campbell versus Ken Cosgrove for head of accounts. And Pete is told, we're going with Ken, and here's why.
For a promotion.
Yes, for a promotion. And the clients, they like you. They say you make them feel like all their needs have been met. But Ken Cosgrove, the clients feel they have no needs. And for some reason, Leonardo DiCaprio makes me, like, I can never forget, like, yeah, I see you doing the work. I'm noticing you. I'm never not noticing it. But Mr. Wahlberg makes me feel like
Mr. Wahlberg,
I'm not even watching an actor.
Until you try to put him in a position of power or intellect. And then I'm like, get off the screen.
No.
You fucking idiot astronaut. No, you're not a science teacher.
Look, I don't know if you guys have heard about this article in the New York Times about honeybees vanishing.
But like Mark Wahlberg trying to play a science teacher or an astronaut is as out of his depths as DiCaprio is doing poetry narration.
I'm going to shake my head exactly one time for that in agreement. That's all you get from me. Because I'm going to reset. You know I'm going to reset.
No, I know.
He's my beautiful boy. I wonder when Leonardo DiCaprio, the person, actually like develops into just a regular kind of man body. He's tiny. He looks like an 8-year-old. His chest and arms just so youthful.
Yeah, I mean that's why I want to punch him. Shut up.
I'm not saying it's good for a guy. It's not a good thing. You want to look like Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't like how motivated I am by these very basic like stereotypes. Like Mark Wahlberg, there's a man.
He pumps.
No, and I've said it before. Like Timothy Chalamet, I see him on screen, and I'm just like, fucking twerp.
I love him. I guess I love twerps.
Yeah,
I like them tiny.
Twerp.
I want to snap them.